My name is Gianna Jacob, and this is my persuasive speech. According to the American Psychological Association, the average teenager spends nearly 5 hours every day on social media. That's the equivalent of more than a full day every week, scrolling on reels, liking other people's content, looking through carefully edited photos. Have you ever gotten on TikTok or Instagram just planning to scroll for a few minutes? Next thing you know, an hour or two has passed. Don't feel bad. This is very common, and this is actually the intent of social media brands. They're very addictive, and it's on purpose. But this addiction is not harmless, and it's actually very dangerous to mental health. Social media contributes to addiction, anxiety, and unrealistic expectations. The negative effects of social media outweighs the benefits. So, first off, social media is made to be addictive. Whenever you see a funny reel or an aesthetic video, something that you like, it works to release dopamine in your brain. Now, this is a chemical messenger that releases feelings of pleasure. So, when you see something you like, you feel good, you feel happy, and so you want to keep on scrolling to find that next dopamine hit and feel that happiness again. The problem, according to the Cleveland Clinic, is that you become desensitized to the effects. So, you need even more dopamine to feel the same amount of pleasure that you did before. Therefore, the cycle begins. You keep scrolling, you keep searching, and it doesn't end. The cycle doesn't end without any force. People who are in the habit of scrolling every single day, it won't just stop and it won't just fade out. It needs to be intentional and with commitment. So if you feel like social media is taking over too much of your time, I encourage you to take a step for your mental health and put a time limit on the app. Maybe delete the app if that's what you need, but I encourage you to protect your mental health. Secondly, social media contributes to anxiety and depression. Social media creates a false identity of who you are and how much you're valued. Instead of placing your personal value in things like achievements and relationships and really just who you think you are, your value is now placed on how many likes you get on a post, how many followers you have, how many shares. This creates a cycle that forces you to seek other people's validation instead of finding value in your own worth. This constant pressure is just one of the many facets of social media that can contribute to mental health challenges like anxiety and depression. According to the US Surgeon General, adolescents who spend more than 3 hours per day on social media face about double the risk of experiencing symptoms of anxiety and depression compared to those who spend less time on these platforms. This statistic is too large to ignore, and there is something that must be done if you feel that you are one of these people. Thirdly, social media presents unrealistic expectations. We all know that anything you see on social media has been edited, has been perfectly curated to only put forth the best face that someone wants you to see. But it's hard to remember this when you're being fed it constantly, and all you see is the best life, the best car, the best friends, the best face. You're constantly comparing yourself to these things, but they are not real. They are not real life of the person that you are seeing. Comparison is the thief of joy. This is something my mom has always told me, and it rings true. Instead of appreciating what you have and who you are individually and uniquely, social media forces you to compare yourself to everything that everyone else has. Your self-esteem will be lowered. Molly Smith from Loma Linda University Health writes, "This incessant comparison can foster a sense of dissatisfaction in one's own life and accomplishments, leading to a negative self-perception." While social media is a powerful tool and can come with benefits, it cannot come at the cost of our mental health. As I've discussed, social media contributes to addiction, anxiety, and unrealistic expectations. If you have ever felt that social media has begun to take these negative effects on you, I encourage you to take a stand, set a time limit, or delete the app if that's what it takes. I encourage you to protect your mental health.